the world of YouTube? I'm here back in Air, Massachusetts, trying to figure out what is going on with the story that people have been telling me about the Tyree Jr. story. Now, a source of mine, and I still gotta look into this. There's buildings that look like this in two different spots, and someone's telling me that this is the actual building where Eileen Tyree, the wife of Tyree Jr., was murdered. Now, I don't know how true it is or whatnot, but I got a source telling me that they remember this building. And then I do remember a building once being set over in this area, next to this building. There was two buildings here. And I remember that due to the fact that, like I said, when I was a kid around here, I would wander and roam the streets. But what is puzzling to me in both buildings that I am recording, I have recorded in this one now, is that side wall right there. Now, I don't know if the other one had it, but along that foundation right there, the grayness, that's the foundation, of course. And in the movie that I seen in 1998, Murder at Fort DEVENS, I remember a stairwell that went down into the basement, and it led to that of a doorway outside the building. Now, where the doorway has been, whether it had been in this other building that was once there and was torn down because of evidence, but my source had told me, because I don't want to mention no names, of course, that it was burnt down. Now, whether or not there was something in there that could have one day determined what happened to Eileen. But, like I said in my other video, that Eileen was uncovering stuff in Fort DEVENS. Now, I don't know, another person that had written to me, which I can't say that person's name, had told me that Tyree is innocent in the George Bush administration of presidency was dealing in bringing pounds of cocaine that also included Mr. Bill Clinton in the mid-90s, and somehow this all went back, and I don't know how that is with the Tyree Jr. Story, but if that is true, and that means Jimmy Carter, before President Ronald Reagan, was involved with this, and he was bringing in mounds of cocaine. And if that means that Ronald Reagan went on, well then what happened to that guy and his goodness ship is beyond me. But this story is whacked out, and I need to do a lot of more research. But like I say, stuff I found in the past is disappearing, and this is fucking driving me nuts, because now the story doesn't even mention the address which Elaine and Mr. Tyree lived at, which they claim was Washington Street. But ever since then, and I just went on to Wikipedia, which is the one that did say that. Oh no, not Wikipedia, sorry. It was the Commonwealth versus Tyree Jr. In that article said the address of 14.5 Washington Street. Now it's disappeared out of the article, so I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know one thing. There's two buildings that look like this in Air, Massachusetts, and this is one of them over by the Rotary Way. And then you got the one on Washington Street. So then there was a building, like I said, over there that used to stand, but now is missing. It was torn down, and I believe that might have been like in the late 79, 80, no, 82 maybe. But then again, you know, all that mishappening and all that craziness leads me to believe, how about the Kenny Waters story, and how a mysterious man killed the woman down the way from his place in the the trailer park there over by Tiny's restaurant. I wonder if that murder that happened might have been like a blown off cover up to cover this up by the military. I mean, all military personnel you cannot blame for this, but the government you can, which runs the military, and whatever little dark secrets they hide, just like Area 51 and everything in their midst. You know, it's not the soldiers' fault, but the government's fault, and what they hide and don't want to be let known. I don't know what this will bring out for me, but I definitely want to bring this out, and it's definitely a mystery I'd like to know and find out about. But I just wanted to show this building and this part of Air Mass of where Elaine Tyree took her last breath now. Whatever the case may be, who knows where she was killed. I don't know. I lived in this town for at least 10, 12 years, and I can say I'm trying to think of any other building that might look like this or resemble it, to find it and find that staircasing, which if it ain't, they moved it. Most definitely moved it. So I'm still searching on this, checking it out, and once again, murder at Fort Devens leads out more mystery due to the source remembers that I talked to, remembers this area being the source. And like I say, I can't confirm that, but it's very interesting to think about, because what the military, or not the military, but what the government hides and don't want you to see, I would see that all day, of them changing addresses and disappearing addresses and making you run around with your tail like a dog and chasing it, because they don't want you to know nothing. And this is something I know that needs to be known. So once again, Air, Massachusetts, murder at Fort Devens. I'm gonna see if I can get that movie and download it somehow. I don't know, it should be copyrighted where you can get it for free, doing it be so old. But if anybody can watch that TV series show, watch it. See what I gotta watch it to see what's missing out of that now. Who knows? I gotta look at it again. But other than that, YouTube Nation, to the next video, many more to come. Oh man. This is gonna be a job one day. Take care. Out.